We are proud to welcome you into another trailer reaction. This time it is to the new Transformers movie, as the plot has been labeled as this. It's the untold origin story of Optimus Prime and Megatron, better known as sworn enemies, but once friends, bonded like brothers who changed the fate of Cybertron forever. We have not seen this trailer yet. We are going to react to this trailer of Transformers 1 with you right here at this very moment. But first, John Lunsford, overall, what is your take on the Transformers movie franchise? There have been highs, there have been lows. Where are you at with it? We know you love Fast and the Furious. This feels like Fast and the Furious, sort of, with how some fans clamor to it, regardless of its level of quality, and some fans are just tired of Transformers. What's your thoughts?
That feels like a shot, like you like Fast and the Furious, so you're going to like Transformers, right?
Not a shot. You were not high on the last Fast and the Furious.
I've not been high on the last few Fast and the Furiouses. Transformers is okay. It's good for the thrill of explosions and cool robots and stuff. I have seen all but Rise of the Beast, because once we got past the last night, which is kind of the last of the Michael Bay saga, I kind of checked out. Bumblebee was okay. He was better than I expected it to be. But then I just kind of checked out after that. So we'll see with this. I mean, I don't know what an animated Transformers movie is going to do for me that a cool CGI real-life version hadn't already done, but we'll see.
Let's check out Transformers 1 and the trailer that has just dropped for it right here on The Meltdown.
So, how long do you think we'll be here? I'm not talking to you.
You know what? We are so screwed.
Thought you weren't talking to me.
You two, come with me. Report to Waste Management.
Hi there, I'm B127. I'm actually working on some nicknames. The one I'm floating right now is Badassatron, which is actually pronounced Badassatron.
We're gonna call you B.
I know we're just lowly worker bots who can't even transform. Don't you want to see what's out there?
There's a reason no one goes to the surface. It's dangerous.
Why'd you bring jetpacks?
If we survive this, I'm gonna kill you.
I accept those terms.
The surface.
It's beautiful.
You have proven yourself worthy. Take these and access your full potential.
It's time to show them we are more than meets the eye.
We can transform now.
On 3, 1.
It's working! Where's my head? How do we use these things?
Oh, the wheels! I need wheels!
Guys, that's not good.
We've got these powers for a reason. Let's use them.
We stand here together as one.
Whoa! I got a battle mask! It appeared with this guy. Knife hands? I have knife hands!
I can see that.
B, these are not the bad guys.
Why did you cut the door?
What? No, it was already like that. Right?
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
It was. Yeah, it was already like. Yeah, that's right.
All right. I feel like Keegan-Michael Key's on a hot streak right now of stealing movies. I feel like he sort of stole Wonka at parts, and I feel like he's definitely stolen all of the highlights of this trailer.
At least Bumblebee can talk in this one.
This is a Transformers movie that looks like it's trying to appeal very much to a younger demographic and is going after maybe that same group of people that went to go out to see Super Mario that were really excited about that a year ago. Will it be successful at drawing in new audiences? Because this is something that could be a complete standalone that you will not have had to have seen anything else Transformers to enjoy. And that's probably a pretty smart take in trying to introduce this property to a younger generation.
Yeah, because it's not Optimus Prime, it's Orion Pax. It's not Megatron, it's D16. So they're not going to get called these names till probably the very end, if even that. This is like if Pixar saw how cool the Spider-Verse movies were, so they decided to do a Power Rangers movie that was kind of sort of like it. That's kind of what this looks like, because them finding their transforming ability, it's just like when the Power Rangers have their Zords and stuff, and then when it comes to the look of the trailer, every time they would cut to a title card or something, it was always Spider-Verse, like the glitch kind of thing that Spider-Verse does. And there's certain scenes, like the scene with Bumblebee where he cut the door or whatever, it looked just like it was a scene from Across the Spider-Verse. So it seems like this is trying to say, hey, that worked for people. Let's use the normal 3D technology we already have, and let's take then that Spider-Verse step further and do a Transformers movie.
I still think the vibe of the trailer is one that is fun. Tyler's here with us. Tyler, I don't know how big of a Transformers fan you are, but is this a film that interests you in any capacity?
So for the live action series, I kind of dropped off after, I guess it was the fourth movie. The first one with Mark Wahlberg, was that Age of Extinction?
Sure.
Why not? The one after
yes,
Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah.
So I haven't kept up with the series in a while. This tonally kind of reminds me, and it's funny you mentioned the
sorry, Tyler, you look very lonely over there.
The Pixar style, because I got the feeling that it reminded me of the old Buzz Lightyear Space Command cartoon, if you guys ever saw that.
Yeah.
It was like 02, but very much like two characters that are soldiers, workers, placed in a dangerous situation. They hate each other. They got to work together, and they get powers throughout the way.
One of my biggest takeaways is that the voice performances are going to be very important in this because facial features on the characters seem to be pretty generic. So far, from what I've seen just from the trailer, director Josh Cooley is behind this. He did Toy Story 4, maybe a part of the Pixar influence there, and was one of the writers on Inside Out. I just don't think I'm going to be there opening weekend for this movie based on the first trailer.
This looks like a great Netflix series to me. Like I feel like there's a lot of things that will say, hey, we want to take an animated route for it. Something like Pacific Rim. Like they did like an animated show. I think it was an animated, but it popped up on Netflix and it's like, hey, I love those movies. They probably won't crush it at the box office anymore because it kind of had its run. But if you really want to get into the lore behind it, there's another animated series that you watch on Netflix. This would be a great one for something like that. It's Paramount, so I guess it would be a great Paramount Plus, I should have said, animated series. But that's about where I would be. Is that if I'm in bed sitting there scrolling through Netflix, I wouldn't mind watching that. I like the Transformers movies, okay?
I think we're all somewhat lukewarm on this trailer. Tyler, I'm going to give you your final thoughts on Transformers 1 that comes out September 20th of this year.
I don't see myself going opening weekend. I see this being a pretty solid family movie, though, for Transformers. Maybe a good introduction for younger audiences who did not grow up with Optimus Prime giving his speech while Linkin Park plays in the background. That's the peak of American
Iconic.
culture right there.
There you go.
So this will be a good opportunity to get new people into Transformers, but I kind of just feel like it's a dead franchise. I'm not sure how you guys feel. I don't feel like it has that same cachet that it used to have.
It definitely has some of the mystique taken away because we've gotten an overabundance of films that sometimes have lacked in quality. I think Hasbro, at the end of the day, is going to be just very excited to have a new line of products to put out to get more and more kids interested in Transformers as a toy. And this film looks like it will correlate well with some sort of marketing of the new toy line that is going to maybe be under the tree come Christmas time.
Yeah. You could have done the same thing with Power Rangers. This honestly makes me want a Power Rangers movie again now because that's literally all I could think the entire time is they're just like normal talking people basically at first, and then they get these cool toys they get to turn into. That's exactly what Power Rangers is. So all that makes me want is sad that don't have more Power Ranger stuff.
John, if you're looking to spend more money on your ever-growing toy collection, you're going to need to build your bankroll. You can do that at our title sponsor, that's MyBookie.
I have done that at mybookie.ag. Use promo code next round. You see it right there in the bottom of the corner of the screen. Promo code next round. Go to mybookie.ag, Get that first deposit bonus on us. You can play in the live casino. You can play the slots and, of course, bet on anything, anytime, anywhere when it comes to sports at mybookie.ag.
There we have it. Transformers 1, first trailer dropping. What are your thoughts? We'd love to know in the comments section below. More trailer reactions happening right here as they come out on the Meltdown.